Hey, folks, what's up? One of us is in the spirit, the other one did not get the memo. I'm going to let you all choose which one. On today's episode, aside from ridiculousness, obviously, we're going to be talking about the anniversary of a certain game console. And I'm going to be talking about pretty much a lot of animation. A lot of animation. Jabba, are you ready?
Yes.
That is a yes. Folks, let's have some fun. Hey, folks, what's up? Welcome to another episode of TBA News. I am Antonio Pomadas, aka the Hungry Bleak, the hungriest man in the room. You can take that however you want. And as always, with me is
It's your girl Jabba Chin. Woo!
someone is feeling very festive. Obviously, again, folks, I'll let you know who did not get the memo and who got the memo for all of the holiday cheer.
Gotta represent.
I'm sure it's going to be a
Holidays.
hard way for you to guys to choose who it was, but go with your best instincts, honestly. So, Jabba, have you been? Last week we had a really great episode with all of the crew. It was myself, you,
Yes.
Michael, and Robert. That was a fun-filled time. Yes. And now we're trying to come down from the high of that and give you some updates. We haven't done an update show in a while. We've been doing lists and just chats, having fun in here.
Pretty much, but it's still fun. Still fun.
Yes, but we've got a lot to go for. So I guess we want to start in. Just jump in, basically.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So we're gonna start with PlayStation 30-year anniversary. Happy anniversary, PlayStation.
Good Lord.
Right? 30 years. I did not see that coming. I did not.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I mean, because we're on we're on PlayStation 5 now.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
That average out to what, maybe every 6 years? About maybe
6, 7, depending on. And then let's not forget like the handhelds that they came out in between.
Yes. The handhelds really were. I mean, obviously, I want to say Nintendo obviously is going to hold.
Oh yeah.
The hand. No pun intended saying hold, but they're going to have that. But PlayStation was out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really did, and between that and being able to have remote play, and those really mini discs.
Oh yeah, the mini disc.
I mean, what was your first PlayStation game?
Okay, so obviously it's gonna be a classic. My first PlayStation, technically, I'm gonna say it's the demo that you get within the PlayStation.
Oh yes,
the demo that you get within the PlayStation, and the games I remember I could play, which still stick with me, is when Tekken 3 was out at the time. That was like my first time playing Tekken ever. Obviously, I played as Eddie, so like that was like the OG. It was Tekken, and then it was Tomb Raider. I think it was this. I don't know if it was the first or second one, but either way, the demo scared me because all of a sudden the dogs came after me and I screamed and I was just trying to shoot and I didn't know how to shoot. The controls are definitely wonky. Definitely, I played this. PlayStation originally had like wonky controls for any game at the time. But yeah, it would definitely be the demo disc was like my highlight for that one.
The controllers definitely were something new.
Yeah.
Which is always the thing that sucks about getting a system is having to get used to, because you go from obviously Atari, which is the joystick and the button, then you go to Nintendo, which had the crossbar and 2 buttons, and then PlayStation was different with the triggers and everything. I had no idea what I was like, I'm just messing this all up. I remember the demos were like, I would wear them demos out though,
and each demo was different, so not everybody who got a PlayStation had the same demo.
Exactly. Yep.
But see, I had the PlayStation when they added the joysticks. Because remember, there was a PlayStation before that didn't have the joysticks. So I had it when it came out with the DualShock.
That's right. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
The first game I bought this is how it was for me. I remember going to EV Games. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that saying, by the way. I don't know why. I just think it's so annoying. And I had pre-ordered it. Went, bought it great. Didn't have money for the memory card.
Oh yeah, the memory cards.
Right. So my first game was actually I bought two games, but one of them was by accident. I bought the wrong game. I bought Three Kingdoms, but I meant to buy oh, what's the name of the game? Dynasty Warriors.
Oh wait, just which one? Was there only one at the time?
I think it might have been maybe three. I think there was only it's been so long I can't remember. Let's just say the first one.
Okay.
Bought that and I bought Animusha.
Mm.
But the thing with Animusha is that at a certain point in the game, there was this puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't solve the puzzle, someone drowned in this trip.
Oh.
So, and I didn't have the memory card, and the puzzle was very hard. So I played up until that point every day, where I had it to a science. So when I did get my memory card, I was able to get through it in about probably 5 minutes. And I had it to a science where all the enemies are, everything, the way to like do a quick slash. And then I bought the walkthrough because I needed that puzzle. That puzzle was wild. But that was my first game. But I was a big like Siphon Filter, Tenchu.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite fighting game was Bloody Roar.
Oh yeah, I remember. I had the demo for Bloody Roar too.
Ooh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I had them all. Maybe I'm not sure, but I just love the fact that they were just so much fun, and you could turn into like the different animals, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That was so much fun.
But wait, remember the PlayStation magazines that came with an additional demo?
Yes. I had a subscription to one. I can't remember what it was. And I would I would read up on everything. I'd know all the ratings and such like that, all that stuff.
I remember trying to get the PlayStation magazine. Whenever I would see it, I think like when there was like Borders was still around and they were still carrying those. Yeah, I would get those. And then I would say when I really got into it, when games were extremely cheap compared to how they are now. Jesus Christ. Can we at least talk about that part?
Oh,
I remember when I started like, saved up like, birthday, Christmas money, or like, you did a good job. Here's like, an extra $5. Mm-hmm. I started getting into like, Crash Bandicoot. And then it was like, because obviously like my mom definitely regulated the games I could play because she didn't want me playing like, any like random stuff.
Right.
So I had like, like Harry Potter when it was out, Crash Bandicoot. My very first RPG was Chrono Cross. And I would still stick to it by this day. Didn't know how to play it until I finally beat it, like, almost like 15 years later. But I played it.
That's all good.
I played it. That opening still has me in a chokehold. That opening for Chrono Cross still has me in a chokehold. That was where it's like, okay, I want to start playing the violin because of this song in the beginning of the game. Because it was fire, and it still is fire, okay?
Oh, my God, yes. Wow. I'm not, all the games were so great. Then we got PlayStation 2, obviously. There's 3, 4, 5. But that first one was one that it had us gripped.
Oh, yeah.
It was just so awesome and cool. So, and now we're at, the PlayStation 5. So, I mean, this is a huge thing. It's great to see consoles continuously going and evolving. And, even if there are certain problems with whatever, whether it's the way the company might be or whatever, the fact that, we're at the 5th iteration of the console and 30 years, that's not a small feat. So congratulations.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely keeping the longevity, especially with like studios for certain games, and then also them bringing back games to a newer generation. So like, or like the remakes that like, we liked growing up to be like, an ace remake, which I can totally appreciate. So I'll definitely give it that. And I liked how like it's grown as a community. Look, I'm a collector. I have a see-through PlayStation 4 controller that I love to death. So it's like
Jabba is definitely a collector, because if there's ever a collector's edition of a game that she really wants,
I'll
she
get
doesn't
it.
see it, she will find it. She will somehow find that damn thing.
I will get it, and I will tell you what's in it, just so you can be aware. Like, this is all stuff that's in it. Like, I remember my first actual pre-order was Final Fantasy 12. And I got like the collector's edition, and that's one thing I do miss about walkthroughs, where you get all the books because they give you all the extra stuff in there too. I do miss that. What was it? Was it Bradley Games that produced all the publishings for them? or
I want to
something
say
games.
it's Bradley. That does
Yeah,
sound familiar.
I think it was Bradley Games that did all the publishing for it. But yeah, but man, Final Fantasy 12, like my mom's like, I am not staying up at midnight just to pick up no goddamn game. But I mean, it was just like
Oh,
so good because that was like on the PS2. That's when I was really starting to get into like like the RPGs, and that's when I fell down the deep rabbit hole of the Final Fantasy 13 verse 13 debacle. But we won't get into that. That's another time.
oh my god, I forgot about those midnight openings in Carry On,
Mm-hmm.
which I I miss it as far as it being an event,
Yeah.
but I don't miss it because I used to work at Toys R Us, and when I first started out, I would have to be at some of them, and I was like, "Are
Oh
people really
yeah.
going to come here?" And they'd be like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Okay." And I remember seeing the decline of the of like of the midnight releases and the gifts that they would give out depending on where you are because every place had their exclusives,
Yeah.
but now you don't have that now. Well, no, dude, I don't think they have midnight releases now.
Game like there's far and few Game Stops, and then like I said, I play this. If they ever were to do it, the next time we're gonna see a midnight release is probably for GTA 6.
Yeah,
And and I remember because
yeah.
I used to work at GameStop, and I was like I was the only female working in the store at the time, and we kept on telling when GTA 5 was coming out, we kept on telling our local police, we're like, we're gonna need at least like one cop car around because it's gonna be a lot of people. They're like,
Hmm.
oh no, you guys are gonna be fine. I'm like, dude, we're gonna need another cop car. And then when they realized how big the line was getting, they're like, what is this for? I'm like, it's for Grand Theft Auto 5. And then I remember one time we had like a normal, like a regular customer coming in who was always trying to talk to us because like we have like those those like regular customers coming in every day trying to say like hi, trying to be in with the in crowd. And he's
Uh-huh.
like, oh yeah, well, and I think that was when GTA 5 had got leaked for like the ending at one
Hmm.
point. And he's like, oh yeah, I know what happens in MS. I'm like, dude, and I got really close to my son, like, you shut the F up, okay? I don't want to
Especially,
riot in my line, okay? Shut the
especially
F up.
in store. In
Yeah.
store, you don't want to do that.
Well,
Why
no,
would you
'cause,
even
like,
think of doing
we were like outside, and like he was like maybe like a fourth, like towards like the entrance, and like everybody's like talking and jamming or whatever,
that?
and
Right.
he's like, "Oh yeah, I've seen the link for it." I'm like, "Dude, you shut the F up, okay? You shut the F up,
Why would you do
or you
that?
get your stuff later."
Why would you do that at the opening? Why would you?
Right? I'm like, "Shut up."
It's just yeah, but it was just such a cool thing. So thank you very much, Sony.
Yes, keep it going.
You yes, keep the
Kingdom
PlayStation
Hearts 4.
going. Since you're going to have plenty of time because you're not doing Spider-Man movies anymore. So thank you very much. Thank you. We're not
Oh,
going to be any more Spider-Man villain movies. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Spend that time and that revenue in your gaming area, please.
Kingdom Hearts 4. Come on now.
There you go. More updated Bloody Roar. I would
Yeah.
love that.
Or no,
Siphon filter.
give us a Tekken Cross Street Fighter, like you were supposed to.
Mm. With some with rival schools in there, please, possibly, maybe,
Ooh.
please. There you go.
Or no, give us a
So,
Jack 4.
oh God, yes.
I'm just saying, we don't
So
need no The Last of Us.
no, that's on you. So speaking of Sony, the gaming awards were past weekend. A lot of stuff happened. I didn't watch them. I was either asleep or I was too busy in Destiny, like just trying to get stuff to bake cookies.
I think that's what I was doing too.
But there was a trailer that dropped for a game I haven't played in years, and that a game that is near and dear to my heart. And it's
Pac-Man.
one of my favorite. And here is the trailer for Onimusha Way of the Sword. Ooh,
Ooh,
let's go.
it's mature.
Yes.
It's a demon.
Ooh. Flashbacks. Flashbacks.
Demon. You all right there, friend? You
Nope.
good?
Nope.
You
Nope.
good?
I'm not. Nope. No, I'm not. Oh, I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to tell you the amount of just excitement about. I love those games. I had all of them. I even
Mm.
had. There were, I want to say, three main games, and there was like a game I think called Onimusha Warlords that was kind of like a Smash Bros game,
Oh, okay. Okay.
that like seeing the gauntlet there, seeing the gauntlet, everything. I think the lead character's name was Kanosuke.
Hmm.
I want to say this was one of my favorite series ever. I would sit and play, and I would try to get all the outfits because that was when Capcom did like hidden outfits. You did this, you did that,
Right, right, right.
what have you. Some of the best stuff ever. They even had a game where future, where present and past kind of collided, like
Mm.
past Japan and present France collided because they had Jean Reno
Hmm.
was actually in there. He was like the other main character as a
Okay.
policeman, and he had his own gauntlet. Yeah, all the feels. Definitely, I'm so ready for this. I need a PlayStation 5 though, apparently.
Is there a
So
collector's edition?
if there is, you're gonna find it. I'm sure of it.
I probably will, and I'll probably
I'm
give you
sure
the
of it.
amount where like it's gonna cost you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say maybe like 150, at least for like the base collector's
yeah,
edition.
yeah.
I don't know what's gonna be in it, but I'm just saying there's probably a collector's edition. I'm probably saying 150.
I would probably say maybe figures, maybe a gauntlet, possibly the weapons, because the weapons were always cool too. You got different weapons. The gauntlet would suck in souls that you could use to
Mm.
purchase upgrades or what have you. Yes, I'm so PlayStation. Thank you very much. This is one of the games that, yeah, I just loved growing up, and I would be there. I think I still have all the walkthrough books because they had art in them too, and the art was like
See,
the
see,
sketches.
that's what I like about walkthroughs.
That's what I loved about them was the art books, the concept art and everything, and seeing what they started with and what they ended with,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing how the changes went and why they did the change. I always just love seeing little notes like collar was too high or this or whatever. I love that stuff. It's awesome to me. That was my chicken noodle soup for my soul.
Oh,
I'll be honest with you. So
oh.
yes. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I just see him like, oh, you're your
Oh,
feels.
yeah, definitely. Because I just like just seeing him standing there with the gauntlet and them going into the gauntlet to souls. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's just awesome. And the way it looks, oh, if that's anywhere near like the actual gameplay video, like the gameplay, yeah, bet I'm there. If that's
Oh,
cutscene even still, I think I would still be happy. I'll be honest with
yeah,
you.
that cutscene was amazing.
Their cutscenes were always great. Yeah, but I don't know if people know this, but Onimusha actually was made into an animated series on Netflix, but it has a different character. It has a real life character. Oh,
Do I have
is
that
it
on my queue?
Miyamoto? It might be Miyamoto. Well, it came out at a time where I think a couple other things came out, so it kind of got pressed down. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's M. I want to say was it Miyamoto or is it Miyashi? I'm trying to remember the samurai's name, but it's an actual real person. So yeah, so that's great. So now I definitely want to finish watching that. But speaking of animation, we have so much animation coming out
Mm-hmm.
within the next year. I, where
That's a
do we
lot.
even begin? Where do we begin, Job? But where?
I mean,
I mean, there are some that are based on spontaneous combustion. There are some that are about teenagers who are half alien, half human.
mm-hmm.
There's some about a woman who was in love with a homicidal clown who is now in love with a plant lady. There's one about a guy who is going through dungeons and just trying to be the best. He's solo upgrading himself. I mean, there's so many series out there.
HL.
I mean, to withstand all of them, you'd have to almost be invincible, right? That's where we'll start. We'll start with Invincible. Bet. I do this on purpose because I think it's hilarious.
I hate you.
So I don't know. Have you seen Sia Jabba?
No.
You haven't?
No.
All right, cool. I have neither. So, folks,
I'm excited.
This is like when there was a substitute teacher in class and they just start wheeling out. They start wheeling out like that TV, and I can coast by.
Like, all right, it's TV time. I'm gonna go sleep.
Bet.
Take a nap.
We're gonna show you the trailer for Invincible 3 that just came out. I think it was a couple of days ago. Let's go.
Over the last 90 days, Mark's speed has increased 65%, his endurance 70%, and his strength 138%.
Fuck me! Way to make a fellow superhero feel inadequate. Glad it's not leg day.
You feel like trying out those new muscles of yours?
Sir, we have intense geological events all over the country.
Are you working with D.A. Sinclair? He turned people into monsters.
You don't waste people like that. You reform them. You killed Angstrom Levy. Should I lock you up too?
You know that was different.
Mark, we can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
Kid Omni-Man is here!
He told me the O was for Oliver.
Cecil, I can never trust you with either Mark or Oliver's lives, no matter what.
Ouch.
Oliver, you gotta look out for other people.
You guys are in big trouble!
Oh, you want to call for help? Too bad. You're outnumbered and outclassed.
And out of luck.
And now I say something.
With you on our side, we can win this war. I'm not on anyone's side. I disgraced my people. So help me, Mark, and whatever that other kid's name is, stop the Empire.
What are you hiding in here?
The White Room is for my protection.
Protection from what?
From you, Mark.
Is that all you got? I will never work for you again. We're done.
It's time for a change.
In more ways than one.
Woo!
You look amazing!
I don't know. It was a little serious.
All right, so
We got the blue suit.
the blue suit. If you know, that was a part of Mark's life that got very dark, and it was very meta in how Kirkman even wrote it as well. You finished the series last year or this year?
No, I just finished it a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks. Okay. This is very exciting. We get to see an older Oliver, who is I don't know who is worse, Oliver or Damian Wayne. I'm not. They're probably
I
neck and neck.
literally had that thought in my mind, but you know what? I'm gonna give it to Oliver because from the comics that I read, he goes through stuff. Damien's just a dick. Okay, he's a straight up asshole. I don't like Damien.
When a Damien goes through a lot too. I mean, you got to figure
No.
I mean, his mother alone, it wasn't even consensual. Like Bruce had no idea, and he was raised with Ra's al Ghul as his. I mean, he was raised with assassins. He doesn't even know. Like he was born. He knew how. He was probably in the cradle with a sword over a pacifier.
No.
I don't know. They're both neck and neck, like I would say. They're both, but I think I'm more scared of Damien than Oliver. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, okay, so if you want to say for fighting skills, oh yeah, Damien all day. But I'm talking if you're just talking just personality wise, Damien's still a dick.
Damien is worse personality wise, but I understand why he's so much like that.
Yeah, I
especially
feel more
at his age too. So I kind of understand it. But they're both like pains in the asses, honestly. This is gonna be huge.
Oliver more of a sweeter spot for me.
Yeah, and he actually like you see him mature too.
Yeah,
even though it happens quick.
I've read, and it's even when he was a toddler, just growing up to what I've seen, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, because he went from one into the other. Like that was a great thing about Invincible is that you saw
it wasn't the usual status quo. How things will happen in the comic, then they'll go back to how they were, the status quo. Like in Invincible, they changed. There were actually repercussions. Like people actually had character arcs, and they stayed that way, or they changed. And it was like, oh, I'm going to revert back to type. It just was that way. That's why seeing the black and blue suit is really cool, because you know that point of him. They also showed two of my favorite characters, Bulletproof. Hopefully we get to see more of his story, because the story in the comic is just brutal. And my all-time favorite, Battle Beast.
I kind of got to say, I'm like, oh, Battle Beast.
They're going to be coming out with a comic for Battle Beast. It's going to be, I think, a mini series for him.
Oh, okay.
For them, so I will be front row and center for that. I even have a T-shirt. If there's another T-shirt, I will be buying that one as well. There, this is cool. Like, especially as you being someone who recently finished the comic, how do you feel about the new season coming out?
Well, I'm trying to think, because with everything being, I don't know how far they're going to go with the series. And it's kind of hard to say where they're going to stop it, because technically speaking, the way the comics flow, like until you get to the very end is where you can it could stop. Versus like, I feel like you're on a not a cliffhanger, but like, you have to keep on knowing what's going on. So it's like, I don't know where they're gonna push this through, whether it's gonna be like specials here and there, or like, are they gonna like draw it out? Who knows? And we don't even know how many episodes it's gonna be. We didn't even know that part. So it's like, I don't want, and now reading it, I don't want to try and compare it to like what's already in the comic, since now I know what's happening. Because beforehand, when it was like season 2, I was still reading. So I'm like, oh, okay, I still got time. And like, now that I read, I'm like, okay, I want to know where they're gonna start placing stuff at.
Oh, as far as like chapters, like is this season going to be like two trades worth? Okay, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I'm just excited. I like the fact that the comic is over, so they can either stay with the source material, or they can make deviations and say, hey, this is how it changed. Kind of like, well, they changed things a lot with The Walking Dead, because we're both still going. So happy, but I'm excited about this. I really want to see this. It's one of my favorite comics. It's one of like I think it's in my top 3 comics, just because of it goes from superhero to almost a slice of life. We live in space. The comic, and and wives, and they have partners, and they have children, everything. It just has this really crazy art, and how it kind of pokes fun in a meta way at other comics. And
also it's not just like focused on just Mark. They do like have like they do have other chapters where they focus on other people, and like Mark will come in like maybe like in a couple panels here and there. So that's one thing I do like about Invincible, at least as far like being, I'm still like a newbie when it comes to like comic reading and stuff like that. So
I'm excited. I hope, because they had the special for Adam Eve, so I'm hoping that they do the specials for other characters too. That's why I kind of hope that they do a special for Bulletproof. They do a special for Rex. They do one for because in the comics they actually had a comic that was a special where it was Rex and Adam Eve. Like it was their own, like it was their story. I'd love to see, they had a series where it was the Guardians. They had a series for that, and they had a series where it was just Invincible Universe, where it was different characters in the universe. They had a guy who shot. I think his name was Blind Tiger, where he was literally blind, but he would shoot.
Yep, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't think about that for a minute.
Yeah, so stuff like that. I hope they do that with this, because they can pretty much go anywhere with it. Do enough, but don't do too much. As always, the golden rule: leave your audience wanting more. Obviously. So that's just one of the offerings that we got. We also have Solo Leveling is going to be coming up with a new season.
Which you still got to watch.
Yes. You haven't watched the first season?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Check. I thought you watched it.
No, it's on my queue. I have too many things to watch.
I thought we had talked about it. I really thought
we talked about it, but I didn't watch it.
It's 13 episodes, I want to say.
Okay, that's cool.
It starts out brutally. It starts out, you're like, oh, well, that's it. And then it goes from there, you're like, oh, and it's really cool if you're into RPGs and stuff like that. It really will go, oh, it's really cool. There's also a movie came out this past weekend for Solo Leveling called Reawakening. I want to say
on Crunchyroll.
It's not on Crunchyroll yet. It's just in theaters now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think hopefully it'll be on Crunchyroll in the beginning of the year. I'm hoping.
Okay.
It's definitely it's one of my favorite series. It was beautifully done and heartbreaking. And you go, oh, what's the characters? Again, character development arc goes from one into the other. We're also going to be getting a new season of Harley Quinn. This is going to be season 5. I'm still on season 2. I'll be honest with you, because again, like you said, there's so much to watch. We have animes coming out of the wazoo, and I don't even know where the wazoo is. I just know there's the same people say. So
it's somewhere.
It's somewhere probably that you shouldn't be having stuff coming out of or going in. Then again, that's a whole other conversation we can say for October. I'll be honest with you. It's fine. Yeah, so we have all of that going on as well. There was a new series that came out recently. Is it Gentry Chow on Netflix?
Yeah, we just talked about that one. Yeah. We talked about that one. And then Beastars just finally came out, and now they have all their seasons for season 3, I think, out on Netflix, and I think they're done. Because, this is their final season.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one was what? We had maybe, a year or 2 years in between season 2 and 3?
Yep.
Something like that, yeah. Okay. I haven't, because when that came out, another anime was coming out too at the same time. They both had the same premise. Well, similar same premise as far as Beastars and everything. The other
I know what you're talking about. It's what crap. Was it BNA?
Yes.
Yeah, BNA, right?
Yes. Which I mistook Beastars for BNA. And I was watching it and I was like, this isn't what I thought was what is going on here?
No.
What is wait, hold on. Wait. No. Why are you reaching down? Hold on. Wait, pause. I mean, not pausing that way, but me, where's my controller? I need to hit the pause button so I can pause this. What am I watching it down? I was like, oh, this is the wrong one. They came out at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. I like that anime too. That was a good one. That was a good one as well. That
was good. Again, Studio Trigger, one of my I would love to take a tour of that studio. I would love to go to that place and just look at what they have, because I love their over the top, exaggerated between that Kill la Kill, Promare, Gurren Lagann, obviously. What else is coming out? There's a bunch of stuff coming out, I know.
Let's see, Beastars is already out. I know we are waiting for Dr. Stone to come out. Then I think there's also, was it Fire Force?
Fire Force?
Yeah, Fire Force. It's been a while. I kind of forgot about that anime.
Fire Force. You know what? Let's just watch the trailer so we can all remember it. Season 4. I'm the worst. Folks, this is the trailer for season 3. Whoa, wait, hold up. Wait, okay. Well, let's let this play and see what we got going.
Okay.
Getting a little worried here.
Sorry.
Fire Force season 3 official trailer. Let's go.
燃え盛る炎に包まれ異形の者たち。そしてこの混乱した世界から平和を取り戻すと彼らに再び立ち向かう。長きにわたる戦いは今終わりを告げようとしている。彼らの正体とこの世界の真理と命を燃やせ。熱き魂に燃え尽きるまで。永遠の消防隊三の将。最終決戦その目に焼き付けろ。 2025年4月放送開始
Okay, April. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. I was not expecting that at all.
Wait, scroll back a little bit where it was showing like for the production, like the release is set April, and I think something else coming out in 20. Okay, so I'm in 2026.
Yeah.
I bet you it's a movie. Bet you it's a movie.
Wow. I would not be mad at that at all. Wow. Okay. So the end. Like you're saying, Fire Force has really been one of those low key ones out there. And the second season, when did the second season come out?
Oh god, second season came out so long ago.
2022.
I don't even know.
Why I'm making this face when I said 2022. I have no idea why I'm making that face. Quite possibly.
Oh god, when did season 2 come out?
I want to say 2022, maybe 2020.
No, 2020.
20. Damn. Okay. So but you know what? Again, I'm gonna say right off the bat, animation is no joke. It's hard to do. We also have pandemic things happening.
Yeah, and there was also that fire that happened in the studio, and they had to redo the ending. I remember they had to redo the ending credits because unfortunately, since the anime is about people burning, and the way the ending was, I'm like, okay, we should probably just like dub this out after like a couple episodes and just keep moving. I forgot about that part.
Let's read the room here and not make it look horrible. Oh wow. But I'm excited for this coming back. I'll probably end up starting from season 1 again, just rewatching because it was a favorite of mine. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, there was like a studio fire that happened because we had a comment coming in. So I'm like, yeah, there was a studio fire that happened. Fire. And I could probably pull it up.
That sounds about right. So
because I think there was an ending that changed and stuff
because of the whole situation. Understandable, and that would have been a little too meta and a little insensitive to people, obviously.
Although I did like the ending song, it was a bop.
Oh yeah. I'm shy S-. Yeah, there was a studio fire. I totally forgot about the fire, so thank you very much to Jabba for bringing that up. But it's one of my favorite. I love the fact of them having first gen, second gen, third gen fire users, and how it's like exorcisms and it deals with like spontaneous combustion, and there's a lot of different things that you could pull out of this anime, and I just love it. I love the fact that it's kind of silly. I love Shinra's because I don't like to smile. Smiling to me is kind of uncomfortable. So I love the fact that Shinra's uncomfortable when he smiles because of his demon teeth. So it makes him uncomfortable. So he smiles when he's nervous. So I always, whenever he smiles, I kind of chuckle and laugh a little bit. That's why
right.
I like. And he has hot feet, which I don't know why that came out the way I said it. I have no idea why. Hot feet as far as like the temperature of his feet, not that I'm looking at his feet and I'm not trying to do it. But it's just, I'm happy to see it back. I'm happy to see like this year is going to be like 2025 is going to be stacked with anime, I feel, and animation stuff. From what we mentioned, there's a Lord of the Rings movie that I believe already came out.
Yeah, I think like this weekend.
Yes, this weekend, is it?
No, I think like this past weekend that it came out.
This past week, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. This past weekend.
Yeah, so there's gonna be that. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of. I know there's. I'm trying to think of who else has got coming out. Yes, thank you very much, M. Shy. Rings of Rohirrim. I'm probably reading that correctly because I don't have my glasses on and my eyes hurt today. I'm gonna be honest with you. My eyes have been in a coma all day.
Rohirrim? If I'm saying that
right? There's that. As far as like other animation that we're getting, I mean, we got. I'm not trying to be funny, but we got Moana 2 came out.
Yeah, we do.
We have that.
Oh,
Um,
Sonic 3 is
yeah,
coming out
Sonic 3 is gonna be coming. We're
this
getting
Friday.
um. You may have spelled it wrong. No, I think we said it wrong, M Shy.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We said it wrong. We probably have called upon the elder gods. So if Cthulhu comes knocking at anybody's door, I apologize automatically. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest
like, my bad.
with you. For real. Sorry. Yeah, there's that. So we're gonna be getting Shadow. We're gonna be getting What If season 3.
Crap,
Or-
I watched that too.
Yeah, we have that. I haven't finished season 2 because I just wasn't excited about it. I'll be honest with you, just wasn't. So there's a lot of animation coming out that we have going on. Pretty much everything. I'm trying to think what I'm excited the most about as far as animation is, I mean, the little series I've been talking about for a minute is Inyanu. This is going to be on Toonami. Then that's going to be premiering the next day on Max from Unique Studios and Lionford Studios. I'm excited about this. I'm going to keep watching Invincible Fight Girl, which is every episode is better than the last. I watch it right after I watch wrestling, so it's like a nice little
so
wrestling
like
combo.
a little nightcap going on.
Yeah, but the character is just so endearing and so lovable, and there's a lot of great anime, especially this last couple of episodes were very much anime influenced, like that training kind of like straight up Yu Yu Hakusho, like someone beating the hell out of a kid to teach them how to fight. I don't know.
Teach you a lesson.
They would beat the hell out of these kids. Jeez. What are you most looking forward to as far as anime and animation for 2025? Exactly.
You know, Demon Slayer.
Guess.
Demon Slayer is one. I know that One Piece is technically on a pause right now for the anime. So I guess when it comes back, One Piece will be another one. Let's see. There's Demon Slayer. There's One Piece. There's, even though I know you don't care for it, I know Don that their last episode for this upcoming week they're going to be done. So they're at 12 episodes right now. They're going to be at 12 episodes right now, and they're going to go on a pause as well.
Is it going to be the continuation of the first season or a whole new season?
I don't know, because the way they ended it the way they ended on like this last episode, I'm saying like, that's it. What? That's all they're doing?
Now, have you read the manga for it, or it? No. Okay.
I just went in just watching it as like, you know, just pure anime. So I'm excited for that. But I'm trying to think, because honestly, like outside of anime, there's really no like high end like movies of animation that is getting my attention, because everything is freaking live action.
Yeah. I think the tables have really flipped on that. Where it's funny because we're getting a lot more animation, but we're also getting a lot of live. Well, let's be honest, Disney. We're getting live action adaptations of their animation stuff,
right?
Which is, I don't know if that's been successful for them. I don't know. Well, Lion King is kind of
no. I will stand on this hill where I'm like, the only way to see Lion King live action is if you go see the Broadway show, because that was an amazing show.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only way you will ever go see Lion King. I'm sorry.
That's a fair point, because I was like, oh, Mufasa, we're getting another one. I really just wanted to be the story, but I do like the fact that we're getting stories about the quote unquote villains and what made them become a villain, and you start going, I see your point. I actually see your point.
I do like the villain origin stories. Like, I'll give them that. I don't need to see any more like
yeah, I don't. M Shy's not wrong. I don't need to see any more Lion King.
No.
Yeah, we really don't need it. I wish they would come up with something different, but I think because of where they're at, they're leaning on, okay, this is what we have. Let's go
Lion
back.
King is also 30 years too.
Damn, is it?
Yeah. It's old.
For some reason, I thought that might have been older. I don't know why. But I think I'm just thinking of Disney movies in general. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Like, you know, that heyday of like Aladdin and Little Mermaid, like that nice hub
Mm-hmm.
where you had where there was the Disney Vault, like that whole thing when that used to be a thing. Oh, but there was a new series that did come out that I think we both saw and we both enjoyed, or we both have points. Is Secret Level.
Yes, I need to watch that, and I heard good reviews off of that one.
I have had. I want to bring this up from M Shy. I'm just.
It is.
Yeah. It was something with a white lion, right?
Yeah, I think it's called like Beyond the White Line. But honestly, if you think about it, let's okay, I'm sorry. This is now me busting into my Disney lore. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Almost all of the Disney movies are based off of like the Kiba. That's what it is. Yeah, almost all the Disney movies are based off like the Grimm's Brothers fairy tales, and they just Disneyfied it because the Grimm Brothers movies are a lot darker than what Disney has glorified it to be. But yes, Kiba the White Lion, that's the one that technically they took the story off of.
You know what I'd like? I'd like, say, somebody like Blumhouse, who does PG-13 horror movies very well. I wish they would go and remake these movies in that darker tone that they're supposed to be.
True.
So we can get it, because
I mean, well, you got the Pooh series.
I mean, for real. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, that's so funny.
There's a Mickey Mouse one too.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel like I would have to have some like, you know, adult libations just to sit there and watch it.
Peacock cares nothing about your soul. Go to Peacock for those for those horror movies. Peacock cares nothing about your soul. They're like, look, we're gonna do our thing. You are absolutely right, M. Shaw. You are absolutely right.
Oh yeah,
they were, and I'll give Disney credit because they did it. They had that game for decades, but I mean, now that people know, now we have all this information. Look, Blumhouse, do it up. Seriously, do it up. Make them even stream movies if you feel like. I don't care, but I think Blumhouse would be a perfect way to do it. Give them that nice PG-13 kind of dark horror, or you could go A24 and just mess everybody's head up.
Yeah,
because imagine the A24 Little Mermaid movie.
Part of your world.
Because every A24 has two things. They need that beginning scene where it makes you just, your face goes numb because you're like, oh my god, what is going to happen? I
want a hard adapt Captain Planet.
M. Shy, why are you like this but never change? I appreciate. This is what I'm talking about. M. Shy brings that energy. He's back and he's. I need you to drink some eggnog and chill. But I'm, and I know that you're on. What is it? Sci-Cli or Cli-Fi? Thing, and which it's like science fiction that deals with climate change, stuff like that. Like,
oh, okay,
right. Which I'm M. Shy. I'm not mad at this.
I can agree with that.
You're already doing some stuff, so if you making these notes on other projects that you would like as part of this.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sci-fi climate fiction. Thank you. Okay,
yes.
Sci-fi climate fiction. Thank you. I'm all for it. Yes. Now I really want like an A24 like fairy tale, a fairy like an A24 like Brothers Grimm series of movies.
Ooh.
So wrong. He's so messed up.
Why do we have this during our holiday show? I mean, like our Halloween show. We can just talk about that the entire time.
I mean, you know what? To me, spooky season is 365 days a year. I'm not mad at that. So
true.
We can still do this coming to the year because I really start pre-gaming in summertime for Halloween. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's right, you do.
So we're gonna have to do an episode like that. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah.
Put it in the book.
There we go. I mean, I really don't have any books for this show. I'm just gonna make it up as I go along. But anyway, yeah. So what were we talking about originally? Yeah, like what's coming out. I think that's pretty much everything that's coming out as far as animation, like animated. Why I want to say.
Yeah, because Moana's already out. Like I think Disney is done as far as like their animated stuff. At least I know DreamWorks should be coming out with a few things. Because DreamWorks had, because since I went to go see, side note, I went to go see Wicked over the weekend, and just to know you guys, there we go.
Dude, that was coming. I was waiting for that one.
No, DreamWorks has another one, which it was a movie I didn't even see and wasn't even on my radar. It's called like Bad Guys 2. It's an animated.
Yeah.
That's coming out.
The first one was actually pretty funny. The first one was pretty. I liked it. I think they have like a little mini on like a mini movie on Peacock. I think maybe.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think. Other than that, I really don't see any other animated movies because, like I said, everything is set for a live action.
Yeah. Oh, but The Secret Level. How'd you feel about that one?
I didn't watch it. It's in my queue.
You didn't watch? Oh, I thought you watched it.
No, like I said,
I thought you were in the chat talking about it. I thought you were in the chat talking about it.
No, I just said I saw the trailer for it. And it looks creepy.
It's there may be about 15, 20-minute episodes, maybe.
Okay.
So they're short. Basic gist of it, I didn't realize the gist of it. Basic gist of it is it's an anthology series similar to Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Right. I actually think it's done by the same people, where each episode is based on a video game. And it's like a secret level or secret story that you didn't see in the game. They start with Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
And then it ends with I'm trying to remember the name of the game that it ends with. But it goes there's Dungeons and Dragons. They do the most disturbing one and the most incredible one is Pac-Man.
Yeah.
As Shanae was talking about. The Pac-Man one is it's so good. There's Pac-Man, they do Crossfire.
Don't they have one for God of War?
No, they don't have one for God of War, because I would have definitely told you about that one. But it's okay. It's eight episodes. Yeah, eight episodes, 9 episodes, and they each do that. It was really inventive. I actually liked it, and some of the things they actually make you think about the game. Like when they did Pac-Man, I was like, "Oh, I hope if they do more seasons of this, I hope they actually do like a classic game each one and reinterpret it." Because the way they reinterpreted Pac-Man, I was like, "Oh, that's really great. Mm-hmm. That's really, really great," and it was very grim and messed up. But they're very well done. The animation is absolutely beautiful. It's incredible. It was one that floored me. I was very happy with it. And you get different genres too.
Okay.
Obviously, because you're getting different games. I'm a huge fan of it. Like I said, 15, 20-minute episodes, I'm good. 8 episodes, perfect.
Okay, so I know I have that on my queue. It's another show I got. Listen, I'm gonna have a holiday break. And
I finished it in one night. You can finish it in one night. Just hit it. Just go.
No, I need time. I'm in my cozy area where it's like, listen, I need something that I can fall asleep to where I'm not paying attention really, and I want to pay attention to that. So.
Oh yeah, because you will wake up because you'll go, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I need to pay attention to it.
Because that's how interesting they really do make you go, oh, because you'll see little things in there that will hit the game, but then you see the story. They like, oh. And it's almost like having like a DLC bonus level or a story, something like that. But it's just, and it fleshes out incredibly well in those 15, 20 minutes. But if there's something that they want to continue in another season, they could go with another episode of that to continue that piece.
Okay.
But it can be just that one. So it's a nice balance between the two, which I like. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, it doesn't. I mean, I kind of say I watch Law and Order SVU to fall asleep too.
Yeah, that's kind of simple.
So I can agree with that.
But I hear a lot of women loving like true crime podcasts, and they'll like somebody had a like a meme where they were just like crocheting, and it was like, and then he took the severed head, and she's like, okay, and it's just the calmest thing, and I'm like. I listen to wrestling podcasts to like relax and like chill, or audiobooks like to chill. And he's like, oh no, took the severed head and cracked the skull. Oh, okay. And I'm sitting there like, y'all are so different and so fascinating. I swear, y'all are so fascinating. Just I don't know what happened. Yeah, I might have to watch some Law and Order tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's what we do. Sleep.
Yes. She is gonna get him.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia's gonna get him. Like we Stabler gone, but we know Olivia gonna take off them glasses and she's gonna get up from behind that desk and she's gonna get him. She's captain now. So
if not, IC will get them too.
Or he'll just say stuff that you'd be like, wait, what? All right, so basically what happened was Finn is the best. Finn is the best.
I love him.
Just have Finn saying lines. Finn is the best.
I believe Finn can be the smack talk. Olivia is like, that person. Yeah. And then Stabler is muscle. Okay, because he will still knock somebody out.
Are we getting another season of Organized Crime?
I hope so. I think so.
Because we're getting the next half of the seasons for Law and Order and SVU in January. But we haven't gotten anything from Organized Crime. Thank you, M. Shy. Ice-T, I dig your hustle and everything, but Finn is one of the funniest characters because he'll be a serious seat and he'll be like, damn, man. And he comes in and he's just like, you can't take him seriously, but you have to because he's a sergeant. But he says some of his lines and I'm like,
I love it. I love it.
But Ice-T plays him wonderfully, and that's a good check. I'm not even mad at him.
It's a long check.
He's been on the show for...
We already talked about it since season 2, okay?
Has it been 2 or 3?
2.
The end of 2 or the end of... Or he started at the end of 1? It was the end of 2?
End of 2.
Yeah, because he came in when... I forgot her name. I think her name is Michael Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
The actress, when she left. Because she played her character's name was Nichols, maybe
I think so, yeah.
Detective Nichols, because it was something about a shooting. Try to remember.
Well, no, it was a shooting. It was the story I do. I forgot the group that checks for police, but there was an incident.
IAB.
Yeah, and she had a relationship with somebody else.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
And they're purging into everybody's business at one point. I'm like, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Oh my God.
Ice-T has been on from 2000 to almost 2025. I checked on IMDb. You're welcome.
Damn.
Yo, and he has done 538 episodes.
Wow. I know he had been on a lot because he's only second to Mariska Hargitay. She's obviously been on since day one.
Yeah, she's at 560.
Because she's an executive producer now, and I think she's maybe directed a couple episodes. I want to say
she has.
Yeah,
but see, she's done 560, and that's not even including the crossovers. This is Law and Order.
Yeah, because she's been on everybody's show.
Yeah, this is just SVU. This is not even including Organized Crime, the regular Law and Order. This is just SVU.
Chicago Med, Chicago PD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep.
For a grand total of 40 spoken lines on the show.
I'm about to say, if you really count that much, I'm about to say, God damn.
I mean, but his lines are gold at times, honestly. His lines are gold. We should end up just doing a show on Law and Order SVU, truthfully.
Oh my God, I would love to do that.
All right, so that's in the books also. Like I said, there's no book. I'll just make it as I go along. I'll be honest with you. So, folks, that's the show. So you've got a nice little charcuterie board of everything.
Yep.
You've gotten your animation. You've got some gaming. You've got some Law and Order SVU. We've talked to the wonderful, incredible writer, author M. Shy S. Dash, who is now working on a comic book adaptation of Fumes with the incredible Greg Burnham.
Ooh.
The Fumes is one of the stories from her incredible anthology, Quirky Black Sci-Fi Tales. Check it out. You can get it digitally and in print. You can check out Amazon for that, or check out the website as well. M. Shy is one of the best out there, like I say.
Ooh.
So that's the show, folks. We'll be back a little bit later, not next week because it's a holiday week.
Yeah.
Some time.
Just to chill.
Yes. You will not recede to the shadows.
Come out the shadows.
Shadows.
Don't make me do my battle cry from Wicked. I'll do it. I will do it.
Yes. Thank you, M. Shai. Please, thank you. But the thing about this show, and the thing about anything that I do, is I'm going to put people's names out there because that's important. And I'm going to show I'm going to show recognition and give flowers while people are here and doing their thing. And I think what you're doing is awesome. And I have open slots anytime you are ready. Just let your people know. Obviously. And that's it. So y'all have a very good evening. Enjoy the rest of it. Please drink water. Jobby, got any final words for the people?
God bless us, everyone.
Or some of y'all. I don't know.
Yeah, some of y'all.
Not all of y'all deserve blessing from deities. Let's be honest. Some of y'all are
blessings.
What have you. Pull up, please. Yes, most definitely. As always, Yes. I will have snacks and possibly tea of some kind from Brooklyn Tea. Thank you very much. Y'all have a very good evening. Enjoy the rest of it. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate Jabba. Thank you so much as well for being here, coming in with the hat and the whole festivities in the background.
Christmas!
I don't know. I have no idea what to do. I have linked up with the most riotous people ever in the world to do these shows with, and I'm so happy. Very good one. Have a great one, y'all. M. Shai, thank you very much. Turn the lights off when you're done. I appreciate it.
Later.
Hey, folks. We'll see y'all later. Leave it better than you found it, okay? Bye.